Well, there is a huge amount of mortgage chatter about something called Manu-One, which is a product offered by Manufacturers Life, which has a bank. They're a Canadian bank. Massive. Like, we're seeing all kinds of videos about it, all kinds of mortgage agents and brokers promoting it. There's TikToks galore. There's Instagram reels. There's Facebook stories. There's just an endless production of Manu-One mortgage product. You got to get it. And, I think you can pay your mortgage off in 8 years or less, or 10 or 11. Okay. Like, these videos are like everywhere. All right. So why? I'm thinking, what's going on? Okay. So here's the first thing that hit me. And by the way, this is not an indictment of Manu-One or Manufacturers Life Bank or anything like that. It always strikes me as odd when I see nothing, and then I see 100 TikToks from 100 different mortgage brokers about one subject. And with amazing claims like, yes, why? If you're with a bank, it may take you 22 years to pay off your mortgage, but if you're with Manu-One, probably 8. Thinking, wait a second, math ain't mathin'. But anyway, let's break it down. By the way, the person who first put me onto this is a fantastic mortgage broker called Samantha Power. She runs a terrific TikToks. If you look her up on TikTok, Samantha Power, she's terrific. We've had her on our podcast. She's a great mortgage broker, and she's the one who pointed this out. She said, hey, I don't know what's going on here, but all hell's breaking loose. I mean, there is like 1,000 different videos about this Manu-One, and, she said basically the same thing about it that I've been saying for years, and our observations are the same. But let's break it down. What is Manu-One? Well, Manu-One is a mortgage product, a system, a program offered through Manufacturers Life Bank, which, by the way, they're a big, successful, highly trustable, extremely well-run company. Okay, let's just make it clear. They're an excellent all Canadian company that has been ultra successful in the insurance business, employee benefits business, and all kinds and they're across the world. So Manufacturers Life is a Canadian success story. So this is not about beating up on Manufacturers Life at all. They are a great, successful, solid, trustworthy company. Got that out of the way. Now, all that being said, one of the things that Samantha Power said, which struck me as exactly the same as my experience in the mortgage business, is that I have taken far many more borrowers out of the Manu-One product than I ever put into them. So why is this explosion of promotion of Manu-One? All right. So it's a concept. It's a concept more than anything. It's about, okay, we're going to take a line of credit, possibly a mortgage component as well, but we're also going to hook it all into a checking account, like a checking, like it's all in one. That's why they call it Manu-One. It's all these financial products in one. Your paycheck goes into this product, and then a payment comes out for a line of credit, or in some cases, a payment goes out to a mortgage, so it's like you can see it all. It's all there in one place. And if you have excess money at the end of the month, if you paid your bills and you've got some extra money, it's so easy just to shuffle it off into reducing the debt on your house that it would be a great idea. And sure, that is a great idea, I guess. But math is math. And the promotion that we see from all these videos, these highlights, these TikToks, these reels, face stories, whatever, all over social media, is that you're going to pay this mortgage off with Manu-One. You are going to pay this mortgage off enormously faster. Like, instead of 20 years, 8 years. Instead of 25 years, 11 years. Yep, you get Manu-One, and this is what's going to happen, which is completely untrue. It may happen, but it might happen with your own Scotia Mortgage or TD Mortgage or BMO Mortgage or RBC Mortgage for that matter, or any big bank. It could happen too. So let me explain. So in theory, the design of the Manu-One product allows a more effortless way to pay extra money to your mortgage or line of credit because it's all just there. It's all just there. And you just move the money around effortlessly. You don't have to stop and say, okay, I gotta send money to the mortgage and see if it shows up there. Oh, is there a limit on how much I can put in? Have I reached my limit? All that stuff is enormously streamlined. Oh, and then you also might have a bank account where you have one account where your paychecks are going into, and it might be a different bank than the one where your mortgage is at. So sure, there's a bunch of logistical issues that could get in your way of making this very smooth transition, which is fine. I have zero complaint about the product, but the math is crucial. And the math says, if the interest rates are the same, if the mortgage rates are the same, if the rate on the home equity line of credit is the same, you're not paying, there's no magic to moving the money doesn't pay your mortgage off faster. The math is the rate. And if the rate is the same, all that's happening is the manipulation of the prepayment, the manipulation of the money moving from point to point to go against the mortgage, to go against the HELOC. That's what's cutting the amount of time down. There's no magic to the product because, respectfully, all due respect to Manu-One, their rates are not better than the banks at all. They're not. Not on the HELOC, not on the mortgage, not on anything. And one other thing about Manu-One is you will pay a monthly fee just to have Manu-One. So for everybody else who has, you don't pay a fee to have a HELOC at a bank. Okay. So look, sure, you may have pay fees on your checking account. You may not, but you will always pay a fee for Manu-One. So what I'm saying is, it's not about the magic of the product. It's about the flexibility of the payment. And why did I say that our company has taken more people away from Manu-One to put into a bank for their mortgage than I have ever sent to Manu-One is simply this. Typically, banks are more competitive on rate, and a certain number of those people who use Manu-One found out that the accessibility to the line of credit was so, you were looking at it, your pay was going into it, oh yeah, my line of credit went up, maybe I should go on vacation. And yes, that happened. And it may continue to happen. And a lot of those people said, hey, I've actually got a bigger mortgage now than when I started with Manu-One 3 years ago. So I want to make sure that that doesn't happen anymore. So yeah, it's true. More people away from Manu-One than into Manu-One. So when you look at these videos, when you see these videos, carefully understand there's no magic to the product, no matter what the person on the video says. Not magic. They're fooling you.